The table shows the result of a survey of 100 people aged between 16 and 29 about their preferred choice of food when eating at a cafe. As we have vegetarians, non-vegetarians, male and female. One person is selected at random from those surveyed, identify the event and use the table to calculate the following. So if I'm going to start with the first one, I'm going to just write this in words because it's sometimes just a little bit easier, or not words. I'm just going to say, what's the probability of randomly pick a male? And remember this sign that we have here is and. So it's it's male and being vegetarian. In other words, let's use a highlighter. For this, it means he is male and vegetarian, and that will give us then the 18 that we're looking at. So that is 18. It's out of everybody, so that will be 18 out of 100. And if you simplify that, it is. I'm just going to write next to it to make it easier. You can do it underneath each other, 0.18. Right, the second one, it is what is the probability of picking a male given that it is vegan. Okay, so what we're going to do now is they say, what's the chances of picking a male if we know, did I say vegan? What's the chances of picking a male knowing that he is vegetarian, or that we're looking only at the vegetarians? So what is 18 out of that total 43? Okay, so given that we only look at vegetarians, it means it must be out of 43. And what's the chances of having a male in that case? That will be 18 out of 43, and you can calculate that on a calculator if you need to. So let's go to the highlighter. For this one, it is what's the chance of picking a male out of that 43? What is the chances of picking a non-vegetarian given that it is female? What that means is we are looking at females. So given that it's female, we have to look at a total of 14. And what's the chances of picking a non-vegetarian? So of those females, which one of them are vegetarians? So we can see that it needs to be out of 44. And what's the chance of picking 19 out of those? Or there's a 19 out of 44 chance of picking a female a vegetarian, non-vegetarian, given that we are only looking at female. The last one is then just straightforward. What's the probability of picking a vegetarian? A vegetarian is 43. There's 43 vegetarians over here out of a total of 100. Let's write with a pen. And that will be your answer.